Sure, I've encountered situations where a level has been broken downward, and you're confident that the price will plummet afterward. However, it often tricks all the traders and reverses upward. In this tutorial, I want to teach you how to avoid falling for these fake breakouts and identify real breakouts with high probability, so you don't get caught in trading traps. In this section, we'll learn one of the most powerful techniques in technical analysis together. Hi, I'm Tradiology. I ask you to subscribe to my channel, and if you find the content helpful, please recommend it to your friends. Thank you. Let's dive into the chart. One of the most common issues I hear from traders is why levels that break often return to the price range. Today, I want to discuss this in detail. The first important point is to always ensure that the levels you draw consider more touches. In other words, when drawing a price level, it's better to draw a level that is common across all three price peaks. Another crucial point is to always pay attention to the chart scale. Here, since three levels are close together, we might even consider entering a buy trade with a bit more risk if we see a single candle fully closing above our level. However, as a general rule, always wait to see two full-bodied candles above the level before entering a buy trade on the pullback. In this example, one candle closed above our level, so according to our rule, we shouldn't enter a trade on the pullback because we're not sure if this is a real breakout or a fake one. A very important trick I've learned through experience is that when we're unsure about a breakout, the first pullback often triggers the stop loss, and the market shows us that if we want to trade with high risk, you must accept this stop loss. However, the candle that forms afterward confirms that our level has been broken, and the probability of success in the buy direction increases significantly. Therefore, entering a buy trade on these pullbacks is very logical, and the probability of success is much higher in this area. So, always wait for a logical and excellent setup to form and trade with peace of mind. Peace of mind doesn't necessarily mean the trade will be profitable, but it means executing correctly and entering according to your strategy, nothing more. Whether the result is a loss or a profit doesn't matter because in the long run, the strategies we've built are profitable, and this is the big secret of trading. This example is extremely important. It's a gold chart on the popular 4-hour time frame. Notice that we first had these two price peaks. I draw the price level like this based on my experience, and it's very effective. Strange and very important things have happened in this area. Many of you traders might complain here, saying that after seeing these candles, you entered a buy trade and lost. First, losing according to your strategy is not a problem. Second, I'll now explain this area in detail so you can understand how to identify a fake breakout. Starting from the first candle that broke above the level, this is a full-bodied candle, but did at least 50% of this candle close above our level? No, so you can ignore this candle. The two red candles that form after this candle further indicate that the breakout hasn't occurred. But the crucial part is here. Please listen carefully as I explain my experience. When a candle comes above the level but can't break it, draw a minor level on this candle. Don't erase the major level and draw the top of this candle as a minor level. If a large full-bodied candle without a shadow forms above this minor level, it's equivalent to two full-bodied candles forming above our major level. Now, you judge. Is the candle that closed above the minor level a large full-bodied candle without a shadow? No, so the level hasn't been broken yet. When this candle forms, a bearish engulfing candle that covers the entire previous candle scares all the buyers. Now, you should also draw this minor level. Did this move create a full-bodied candle above this minor level? Again, no. So, we clearly understand that all these breakout attempts were futile and tricked novice traders into entering buy trades. But from now on, act professionally and don't fall for breakouts that haven't occurred. These levels don't break 75% of the time. So, why trade on a 25% probability of success? Please write down these sentences so you don't forget them. Look at the next example. We have a price bottom, and in this area, the price tries to break the previous level. A relatively strong full-bodied candle has formed. Would you enter a sell trade here? Naturally, no, since we want to increase our probability of success. This breakout isn't valid for us. We're waiting for two full-bodied candles with at least 50% of them closing below this level. Or a minor level like this forming, followed by a full-bodied candle without a shadow closing below this minor level. In this area, we don't see two full-bodied bearish candles without shadows. Even after this minor level forms, we don't see a full-bodied candle closing below this level. So, we don't see any of the conditions for a real breakout here, and won't be fooled. This is most likely a fake breakout, so be careful. Don't take unnecessary risks with your money. First, ensure the breakout is confirmed and increase your probability of success. Then, enter trades with logical risk. Let's look at the last example together. We have a level in this area. You've all learned well by now, so please answer my question. Is this a breakout? Certainly not, because the candle has a long shadow, and we haven't seen the second candle. Additionally, the price has dropped, and the common level of these two peaks is still this level. So, we should still wait. Look at this reaction. The breakout to the upside hasn't occurred, and even a minor level has formed. According to what I've taught you, if a full-bodied candle without a shadow forms above this minor level, it signifies a breakout. I don't like the first candle, but the second and third candles are excellent, and meet the ideal conditions for a breakout. So, we can enter a buy trade with a high probability of success on this pullback. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial as much as I did. Please share your experiences in the comments. Have you fallen into fake breakout traps or not? I'm sure after this tutorial you'll be more patient and wait for the necessary conditions of a real breakout to form. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video.